Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Marina. I am a certified lash tech based in Toronto, Canada, and I like making lash extension videos. And today we are going to be focusing on a video that is solely on tweezers, and I'm going to be kind of throwing in there some of the lash trays that I use too for the demo portion of this video. So basically what I'm going to do is go through the tweezers that I like to use, the tweezers that are my favorite, and some of the pros and cons of those tweezers. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to show you demos, meaning that I'm going to have a lash tray out and I'm going to do a pickup demo and a fanning demo just to show you guys the grip of each tweezer. So before I get into this video, I did want to show you how I store my tweezers. So I have these cases, and I love these cases so much. I believe that having a tweezer case will ultimately keep your tweezers the most safe and sharp, because a lot of the times if you hit the tip of your tweezer on something or you accidentally drop it, it will dull the tweezer as well as ruin it, meaning that the pickup and lashing process won't be as smooth sailing. So I'm going to get into the demo portion of this video to show you guys how each tweezer works, which ones are my favorite, and also the pros and cons, along with some of the lash trays that I use. So let's get into it, guys. Alright, so right here, as you can see, I have both of my lash strips. So this is the VI lash strip, and this is my NAGARAKU from Amazon. Both are lash trays that I've been using these past few months, and I've been really liking them because they fan just like butter. They're really easy to work with, but not only that, it is extremely easy to get in terms of shipping and in terms of wait time. I find that sometimes the ones that I get from AliExpress, they take a little bit to come in, so while I'm waiting, I might go ahead and purchase these instead. But if you guys are interested, this video is not collabed or sponsored by any means, but I am affiliated with VI Lashes, so if you guys are interested in getting any of their products today, I will be showing you also a tweezer by them. You can use my code MAR10 when you buy over $20 worth of products. As for the NAGARAKU lashes, you can find the link in my description box below. This is right now my favorite lash tray to use. I find that it just fans so smoothly and the pickup is really easy. It's not sticky, and this is not sticky either, so hopefully I can show you guys why I love them so much. But let's get into the demo. Okay, so the first tweezer that I want to share with you guys is my favorite tweezer by Lash God. This is 100% my favorite tweezer. I absolutely love the grip on this, and I'm also a fan of boot tweezers as well, which is why I honestly am obsessed with this tweezer, because I just find that the pickup is so easy. So I'm just going to do a little demonstration for you guys. So first, I'll start with the VI lash. So my hand positioning right now is extremely awkward, but that pickup was so seamless, so easy. And then I just go ahead and fan. I love this lash tray because it fans so easily. I did put a little bit of bonder on it before when I first got this tray, so the lashes are kind of sticking together, but when I initially got it, it fanned so nicely. I have another tray by VI Lash that I use that I didn't put bonder on, but as you can see, also the tip is so pointy. So that's like honestly my fave. I love this tray so much, but let me show you the NAGARAKU one. Again, a seamless pickup with these tweezers, so easy. I can do this. As you can see, the grip is so tight, it won't let any little hairs loose. Absolute beauty. Any cons with this one? There is. So I have 4 of these tweezers. I made the mistake of putting this one into the disinfectant wipe and putting a little bit of acetone on it. Therefore the paint peeled off. Obviously I stopped making that mistake, but basically what you want to do is only sterilize the tip and then use an alcohol wipe to get this upper portion. This is the main part that you need to disinfect anyway, because that's the part that's going to be going onto your client's eyes. So this part here can be sanitized with an alcohol wipe, but that's the only con. I hate the way that looks, but unfortunately it was my fault. I didn't read the instructions properly. Next we have another Lash God tweezers. As you can see, Lash God is my favorite brand. I really like this one, but like the last ones, made the mistake. Paint is coming off. I really don't like that. However, it still works like honestly like a beauty. I love the way that this also picks up. It is one of my older tweezers, so the grip isn't as nice as my other pink Lash God ones, but honestly these work amazing. They're totally fine to work with. There we go, that's a nice fan, pointed tip, love it. So yeah, the only downside to this one is the same as the other one, it's just the paint. Going into my other tweezers from actually Live Bay Lash, so not Lash God. But yeah, so Live Bay Lash, also known as Sassy Lashes, this is their Gold Crusher tweezers. These tweezers are mainly used for usually mega volume, I would say. I don't really use this for average volume. That is because I like a large pickup, so with the pointed tip it's curved, so it allows me to really get a nice big wide fan if I'm doing a mega volume set. So these are 0.05 lash trays, so I wouldn't do a mega volume set with these ones. I would use 0.03, but I will, for the purposes of this video, grab a lot just to show you why I like these for mega volume. Look at that. Beautiful fan. Perfect. Honestly, chef's kiss. Okay, so going on to my next tweezer, again, Lash God. I like these tweezers, but they wouldn't be my first pick. The reason that I got it was because it came in the package. It's great though. I use this for wet lash looks because it's very thin and pointy, so I can grab nice thin strips or spikes. Even with a strip lash look, I will use this tweezer. What I really like about this tweezer is the fact that I can kind of put my finger into this little divot here so that it's a nice grip, and I like the texture of the paint. Again guys, when disinfecting, be careful, the paint will come off, but it is an amazing grip. So especially for like a short length like this, I would pick up. See, I told you it's not the tray, it was me. So this fans just like butter perfectly. It's also a very short length, so this positioning is difficult, but yeah, like I said, this has no bonder on it, so it fanned just like butter. Okay, so this is one of my other ones that I use. It's called Little Bo Peepster, and this is Lash God. Then we have my V eyelash one that they sent me. I actually really like these ones. I use this a lot for either classics or hybrids or wet lash look. Again, because it's so pointy at the tip here, I try to make sure that I'm not going to be doing any sets that need a wide fan. So I'll do a little demo for you guys. Close that base, pick it up. I'll do another demo for NAGARAKU. Flawless pickup. Even better fanning process. Amazing. Just so easy. So this is another old Lash God tweezer that I have. This is one of my older ones as well, along with the baby drip one. I like this one, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's a good tweezer. I use it for hybrid. Sorry, I'm trying to get to focus. I use it for hybrid sets a lot. Usually, that's what I keep it to. It's okay. I mean, there's nothing particularly wrong with it. It's just not my first choice. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the grip of the tweezer, but I'll just show you a demo. So I think sometimes the reason why it's not my favorite is because to find the sweet spot is a little difficult. So I always kind of had to play around where when I pick it up to make sure that I'm hitting the right spot. So still a good fan. Again, it's a pretty light fan. I usually have, yeah, like see, I just have trouble finding the ultimate sweet spot for it. It still works though. I do find that if you like tweezers that look like this, the sweet spot is usually near the kind of like the end of the tweezer, like near the tip of it. This is another Lash God tweezer. It is just a metal silver tweezer. This one's pretty good. This tweezer I actually got during my training, so it's still in pretty good shape. Again, it's very much like my other boot tweezers. It is a little bit flatter though, so the angle is a little bit more angled than the other ones. I believe the other ones are slightly slanted. See, flawless pickup, great for volume. Love that V eyelash tray. Nice fan, came out perfect. The grip on this is amazing still. As you can see, there's a little bit of movement, but nothing crazy. You're not going to be going around flicking the bottom anyway. You're going to dip that in glue and put it on the eyelash. But the grip is great. I love these tweezers. You don't have to press too hard. This is another tweezer from Live Bay Lash. I like this tweezer, but I solely only use this for classic lashes. I only do it because I don't really use this for volume, but I can try a demo. I've never really liked to use it for this reason. I just find that the grip isn't as secure as the other tweezers that I've been using. So that wasn't too bad, but like I said, not my first choice, but it's not bad. I like to just kind of typically stick with classic lashes. When I'm doing classic sets, I tend to always focus on tweezers that have a very thin pointed tip like this one, as in comparison to a boot tweezer. Okay, so these are my isolation tweezers, just my Lash God ones. So these are all the same, so I wanted to show them to you guys all at the same time. But it is the Lady Isolation tweezers. These are kind of my go-to. They're pretty simple, straightforward. They're on the long side. So if you like longer isolation tweezers, I do recommend these ones. But I don't mind long isolation tweezers. They're fine for me. And I also like tweezers that have an angle. Not a fan of just like the straight tweezers. They hurt my hand. But yeah, great for isolating. I love that they're pointy and sharp. Pretty straightforward though. There's nothing really much to them. They're just long, regular metal isolation tweezers. I have my other Lash God tweezers as well. I like these tweezers. They're really nice to the touch. The grip is really nice. I like holding them. I find that they're also quite on the long side. So they're not bad, but I have really small hands. So sometimes trying to navigate the grip and everything can be a little difficult for me, but honestly it's nothing that I can't work with. So then we have the curved isolation tweezer by Lash God. I actually really like these tweezers. They're a little shorter, so I find that I have a little bit more control because my hands are small, but it's also extremely pointy, and I like this curve. I just find that I can get an opening at the base a little bit better. Sometimes with the longer ones, my hand starts to slide upwards. Kind of hard for me, but yeah, this one really good control, and it's comfy in the hand. This is how I usually isolate, or I kind of hold it back and isolate like so. This is my Sassy Lash isolation tweezer. I like this tweezer a lot actually. I kind of like that it just gradually has a curve, but this right here is my favorite part. I love how my finger can just kind of fit into that divot. It allows me to have really good control when I'm trying to isolate those tiny hairs, really get into the base of it and just isolate. One of my favorite tweezers as well, this is Live Bay Lash. So weirdly enough, one of my favorite isolation tweezers is not from Lash God, but so it's Sassy Lash, but they rebranded fully just to Lip Bay Lash. Another Lash God tweezer. I really like this one. It's again on the shorter side, easier control. I really like here because the finger positioning, so rather than underneath like the curve, this one's more focused on the top. It allows you to bend that tweezer so that when you are going to go and isolate, you really have a good angle and then you have a really nice grip. This is my eyelash isolation tweezers. I actually personally really like this one because of how thin it is right here, all the way down the neck. It's super thin, so I can really isolate. Again, with the finger positioning, super comfortable. I haven't had any issues with this. The grip is nice and it's more on the affordable side. So if you guys are looking for more affordable tweezers, eyelash definitely has a better, more affordable. So if you're a beginner, great tweezers to start off with. So I hope that you guys were able to get some insight on some of the tweezers that you guys can try out if you haven't gotten any new tweezers lately. Obviously, it's up to you guys on the tweezers that you guys want to try out and you guys want to use. But through my demonstration, I hope that you guys kind of have an idea of why I like these tweezers and why I use them. And it's completely up to you guys to pick and choose what might work for you and what kind of style of tweezer you like the best. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much that you guys come here and watch my videos. If you guys like this, please give this a thumbs up. Any engagement really helps. If you have any comments, please leave a comment section down below. And if you guys have any more tweezer ideas or tweezer brands that could work, please shoot them my way. I'm always looking for new tweezers. Or if you're a company out there that just started selling tweezers, let me know because I would love to test them out. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I post every Sunday at 6:15 and I will see you. Bye.